Hello, everybody. We continue with the new episode. Okay, what we are going to do? Shall we check like this or like this? If we check like this, king can go to g7. Opening the last rank for the rooks. Maybe we are going to try this one. Then our rook can go to h file 2. And king now needs to go to, of course, queen can stop this check. But we can check with the rook. Let's try this. Yes, we expected something like this. I guess that we need to continue this way with a check. Okay, what's now? What to do now? Aha. Can we now check like this, taking the pawn? Okay, all this is expected. What to do now? What to do now? Shall we now sacrifice the rook? Of course. We are then winning the queen. If king go to g7, we go to h7. Let's try this one. Okay, and winning the queen. Nice. Nice. Next one. Okay. 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 My first plan is this. Okay, let's carefully consider. Our king is also in danger. Okay, I think that I shall try this one. Okay. Taking the bishop. Okay. What now? White has checkmate in one. Rook a8. So I think that I'm going to try this check. And now I think that I'm going to checkmate. Yes. Moving to the next puzzle. Okay, attacking our bishop. Okay. I want to go here and pick up the pawn, but can I do this now if white take my bishop? I can go here. But is it worth to sacrifice the bishop? I'm not sure. So maybe something like this, preventing the knight from going to some protection squares. Knight now neither can go to f3, neither to g2. Let's try it. Yes, that was just as expected. And I think that we can now make an exchange, that we can take the knight and then we can do some breakthrough with our king. Aha! Aha. Great. So, moving on. Oh, wow. What we have here. We have strong rook and the queen. What can we do with the rook and the queen? So I would prefer this move first. Check, protected by the rook. Let's try it. Yes. And now now we can take the rook, but is that good because black also has an attack? Can we somehow force a checkmate or something like that? Instead of taking the rook on e7. So g8 check. Aha. g8 check. Okay, but rook g7 can stop that. Rook g7 can stop queen g8 check. I'm not happy with that. Let's try to take the rook. Okay. I expected that this is probably not correct. Okay, let's try this. And I saw problems also here. So what is the right move? Aha, I was blind. Going back with the check. That was the move. And now, so what? Are we going for a perpetual or are we going for a mate? What we are doing here? What we are doing here, I don't know exactly what we are doing here. So, yes, black can stroke knight and the queen. Maybe we can be happy with the draw here. And yes, we are happy with the draw. Okay, moving to the next puzzle. So, passed pawn. And how to attack the king on g1. We actually have more material here. We are up an exchange. So, okay, but no. I was thinking about this, but okay, this pawn is protected so far. Queen takes, rook takes, and our rook takes the knight. And we have this passer on c6, so no, I think this is not good. I think this is not good. However, okay, white has no immediate threat, but we have very immediate threat. Rook h5 and rook h1 checkmate. There is no escape. It seems to me there is no escape for this. Yes, there is no escape. Okay, moving to the next puzzle. Okay, what can we do here? Aha. Aha. By moving this pawn, white now has a weak diagonal. And so, if I do this, something is lost for white. Am I right? If I do this, something is lost for white. Yeah. Yeah. So, of course, taking the queen first, taking the bishop, and now we can stop the pawn in just in time. It's not over yet. Okay. Okay, it's not over yet. Uh-huh. White now is planning rook d7. Uh-huh. So I guess this is the move, protecting that threat. Yes. So, wonderful puzzle. Moving to the next. Okay, I was just about to ask what about endgames? You know already that I like endgames. And here is one pretty basic one, but I'm not sure that I'm going to solve this one. Okay, we are pretty far away from our pawn, so I prefer taking the opposition first. Yes, again, and again, and again. We are in front, opposition in front of the pawn should be enough to win. Yes, it is enough to win. Okay, moving to the next one. Okay. This one is nice. Maybe I'm not sure about this one, but I am thinking about to sacrificing the rook. Rook g8 check. Rook takes rook queen. Rook takes. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, another rook on g2 is also under attack. Hmm, hmm, hmm. What about rook takes h7 check? Uh-huh. Hmm. If I take here, king takes, and I attack with another rook here, king can go either to h8 or h6. Hmm. Huh. Not sure. Not sure. I shall try this one. Okay, not correct. Alright, let's try this one. Yes, yes, I was expecting that troubles with those moves. But what to do then here? Can we do this? Wow. Wow, I am surprised about this move. Really surprised. I cannot take the rook. Okay. Why is our attack so strong? I don't see a mate. I can. Aha. Aha. Now rook takes h7 is a mate. Okay, I didn't see that. Just a lack of experience. It's not easy to see everything if you are not an experienced player. But we are beginners. We are learning something. Moving to the next puzzle. So, okay, this is indeed a thread, but I'm checking other possibilities. I'm checking other possibilities. Okay, this knight is also protected only by another knight. Yes. And this is not a real threat so far because bishop will take the knight. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Let's try. Okay. Okay, let's be careful now. We lost the. Okay, we can take with the knight. Is there anything better here? I'm not sure. Let's try this. Okay. Now simply taking the knight or... Okay, there is still no safe fork. Okay. Okay, let's take it. Moving to the next puzzle. Okay, we have just lost the queen, and so what? Do we have a checkmate? So bishop will go to f1 to protect the checkmate. Aha, and then we sacrifice the rook, and then we checkmate with another rook. Yes, everything is covered. And this is now nice checkmate. Wonderful. Just wonderful. So, next one. Okay, something like an endgame, rook endgame. So, and we have strong connected passers on E and D files. So, this should be our win, but do we know how to do this? Do we understand this endgame? I am yet not sure, but I am going to try this one. A natural move. Okay. And now? Okay, and now what? I can't prevent king from going to e2. If I move on... Huh. Okay. I'm losing that pawn. I'm losing that pawn. But I'm doing this. Okay, rook can go to dd2, stopping my pawn. No, I'm not sure. What? By rook d8 after that? White will step with the rook in front of the pawn. And if I'm moving my rook, I'm losing that pawn. Okay, I'm not sure that I can win like this. Let's try this one, check. Okay. Let's try this one, check. Okay. And now... I can take the pawn, but on g2, but maybe there is a better idea here, like this. Like this. Like this, and then advancing my pawn, maybe. I'm not sure, but I shall do it. Okay. And now I'm going to advance e pawn first. Okay. Now I'm going to advance d pawn. Okay, nice. And now I'm going to do this. Either white loses the rook, either we promote. It loses the rook. It loses the rook. Nice, nice. So, another nice endgame. Okay. We have one pawn. We are pawn down, but we can check first. Okay, I was expecting this one. Okay. It seems that I can lose the rook for a queen. Nice. Just promote. Okay, and now we need to stop promotion of white, which is still not obvious at all. Okay, this is still not obvious. So a1 doesn't work. Aha. Aha, we have this nice move. Check and attacking the pawn. Nice. And now taking the pawn. Nice. Nice. Okay, let's do it once again. So what we want to achieve here okay, are we brave enough to sacrifice the knight and opening the file for our pawn? This also attacks the rook and this pawn, and if white takes, we are advancing the c pawn. Are we brave enough to do this? Do we have some other possibilities? I don't know. I don't understand this one. This seems natural to me. I shall try it. And this was not correct. It seems that I'm going for a hint here. I simply don't understand this one. So, okay, rook. I still don't get it, but I shall try for an exchange. And what now? But no. What now? Uh, uh, uh. Attacking the rook and threatening the checkmate on the back rank. And the knight was protecting this square. It seems logical now. Seems logical now. And now we take the rook. Okay. I didn't see this at the first moment. It was just a beautiful puzzle. Next one. This is a puzzle of type sacrifice everything to checkmate, but I don't know how to do that. Seems something like that. Sacrifice everything to checkmate. But I'm not going to do this. Okay. First move correct. I'm going to do this. Second move correct. And now is the critical one. Now is the critical one. If we check, sacrificing the rook, and then check with another rook, we are in the same position. We are in the same position here. I'm not sure how to do this. Okay, this is another lack of experience and calculation is not obvious here. we actually have material down, so we need to finish this somehow. Okay. This has some sense. I don't get it. I shall try this. Yes. Yes, I just... So this one. Yeah. This one. Just taking green. Aha. Sorry. Sorry, I was just blind. This is just an obvious move. Okay. Maybe I'm already tired, so 45 minutes is just enough. So, but I shall now 41. I shall try a little bit more. So here hmm, I don't know. This seems like a strong move. And I was correct. And now let's be careful. Of course I can take the knight. Okay. And this is now a nice fork. Enough for winning. Enough for winning. Enough for winning. Just taking the rook. Okay. Okay. Nice progress today. Not bad. And I shall stop here. I'm definitely tired. So thank you. Thank you for watching. Sorry if I'm sometimes too far from the microphone. I hope that you will hear. I didn't check, but okay. I hope that you can turn loud enough to hear me. Okay. Thank you. I shall now take some summer break and then we continue at the end of August or at the beginning of September. Bye bye.